Hey everybody, I just wanted to redo my best man speech because I was a little flustered and I didn't think it through as much as I needed to, as you all could tell. Anyways, here it goes. I'm just gonna kind of do it off the top of my head after I put a little thought into it today. And action. Hi, my name is Ryan. I am Sean's best man, and I guess that makes me his best friend. Sorry, Tom and Justin. We kind of know the order now. I've known Sean for about 13 years, and we have had a lot of good times. Some I can share, some I can't. And a couple that just always stick out in my mind. I mean, Sean's come so far, just even with his haircut. When I first met Sean, he had a bowl haircut, almost like the guy Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. It was dead ringer to that. So congratulations on graduating to a much better haircut, Sean. We always play basketball together, and we have some pretty intense one-on-one basketball games, and it goes back and forth. Sean might have a few more wins than me, but whoever wins the last game is basically the reigning champion. That's how I see it. And I happened to win our last game, Sean, so I'm officially better at basketball than you. Like it or not. Another story that comes to mind is just one time I invited Sean to come up to a job with me in Tahoe. We were going to install a library. So we rented a truck, loaded it in this open bed truck, and started heading up north. And sure enough, halfway we ended up hitting some rain. And so we got a tarp. And about 5 minutes after we had that tarp on the furniture, going about 30-40 miles an hour on the freeway, it just disintegrated. So that didn't work too well. Luckily it stopped raining, but then it started snowing once we hit the mountains. So we didn't have any chains. We bought chains, the wrong size chains, and we tried to like jimmy rig it so it somehow worked to get past the chain check, and it just failed epically. So we ended up having to turn around, which most likely saved our lives. We had no idea what to do at that point. It was about 1 in the morning. We were dead tired. Rented a hotel, loaded all the furniture into the hotel room. And we're talking about 30 pieces of furniture. And we finally got done. It might have been 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We just crashed. Didn't know what to do in the morning, so we just said, let's screw it and leave the furniture here in the hotel room and drive up to Tahoe. So we drove up to Tahoe and had a awesome time. Like, that's one thing with Sean. Wherever we go, we have a good time. Like, doesn't matter the situation. Doesn't matter if we're sleeping in a tiny ass Jeep together, freaking the worst situation possible. It seems like we turn into something that's fun and somehow entertaining, and it always turns into a great story. One other story I want to share real quick involves more of the guys. We love doing Halloween stuff, and we've dressed up as superheroes basically since day one. We went to a rave one year, and it was fun. We all had a good time, and being responsible young adults, we took a taxi to my dad's furniture store, and unfortunately I forgot my keys, which I hid near my car at the rave. So we didn't have a key to get into the furniture store. So We didn't know what to do. We had just gone through Del Taco with our taxi driver and our superhero costumes, and we had bags of burritos. So we basically used those bags with half-eaten burritos and our capes to keep us warm. And we woke up in the morning all spread out over this parking lot, and tried to figure out how to get to the car. So we asked a couple gardeners to take us to our car, and it's a pretty funny situation. So we've had countless times that we've encountered just randomness, and that was one of the top ones. One story I want to share with Michelle. When I really was getting to know Michelle, Sean was inviting her out. Michelle loves St. Patrick's Day, which is great because Sean's Irish, and now her last name is O'Leary, Michelle O'Leary. We went to this bar for St. Patrick's Day, and Michelle and Sean have all these necklaces, like the bead necklaces, and they're special, like St. Patrick's Day themed necklaces. And so I asked Michelle, could I have one of the necklaces, because I didn't have one. I felt left out. So she gave me one, and I was wearing it for a bit, and then I started talking to a girl, and she liked my necklace, so I gave it to her. I went back to Michelle, and I had a couple drinks at that point. I probably didn't realize how mad she was, but apparently they collect these necklaces. They basically get one every year that they keep. So they're now missing one because of me. And I'm pretty sure Michelle holds a grudge to this day, and held a pretty big grudge for a while. I really was in the doghouse with her for the first couple years of Sean and Michelle's relationship. So sorry, Michelle. I really think I better get you a new one of those someday. I don't have enough good things to say about Sean and Michelle. They just really seem to grow with their love as every day passes, and I just really respect them for that. They seem to be able to get past, challenges really well, and they've just showed me that there is a chance for all of us to find somebody, and hopefully find the love that Sean and Michelle have found. So congratulations, Sean and Michelle. I love you both, and if you ever need anything, I'm gonna be right here for you. Love you guys.